Hello everyone, welcome to my sister wives' new official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives star Meri Brown cultivates a meek and mild image. She loves playing the victim, but she's not innocent. Meri actually cheated on Cody. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has always had a sad sack image, mostly because she never told off Cody Brown when he ignored and humiliated her. Lately, she seems more forceful, but old habits die hard. In the future, if things don't work out with her new boyfriend Amos Andrews, she may shrink into self-pity. Thanks to Cody, Meri's had many dark nights of the soul. Although she was his first wife, he wouldn't give her the love that she needed. Never meant to be his true love, Meri probably had no idea how soul-destroying polygamy would be. Despite a glam hair change and weight loss journey, Meri may not be as confident as she seems. For years, Uber patriarch Cody did all that he could to chip away at her self-esteem. At first, she was an eager young woman in a white wedding dress. By the time it was all over, she probably felt like Joan of Arc, who was burned at the stake. No matter how hard Meri tried to get along with Cody, she got no joy. She couldn't win. Her dedication to him, which only slipped once, wasn't enough. Her love meant nothing. Meri Brown should have given up on Cody Brown long ago. Meri Brown kept feeling sorry for herself. Meri lost herself in the friendship. She lost her pride. Cody hurt her more than he had to. But Meri is an adult and has to take responsibility for letting that. After Cody mentally abandoned her, she should have trained herself not to care what he thought. Instead, she kept waiting for him to be the man she married. That man is just not there anymore. So many times, Meri seemed to feel sorry for herself when she should have focused on fighting for her own life, her goals, her needs and wants, and her happiness. Instead, Meri was consumed by the spirit of a guy who loved another woman. Almost everyone has been damaged by love. It's something that few people avoid. However, Meri should have seen the writing on the wall years ago. Rather than heeding signals that were glaringly obvious, she kept holding out hope. Sometimes, hope can be a bad thing. In a toxic situation like Meri's, it definitely was. Yes, she had every right to be sad because Cody stopped loving her. There's nothing wrong with having a heart. The problem is that it was clear years ago that Cody was all about Robin. He actually went out of his way to make Meri feel unwanted and small. So the fact that she apparently pined over a man who was overtly cruel was really the saddest thing of all. Meri was conditioned to think that she had to stay with her husband forever. She had to break through a lot of training before she was truly ready to leave. While she should have left earlier, leaving still showed guts. In the recent past, Meri may have overstated her love for Cody, but maybe not. Maybe she really did love the man who did all of this to her. She may have remembered what he used to be like. However, Meri owed it to herself to let go. It took so long for that to happen. Finally, she's done it. Now, she can live for herself. The ghosts of the past don't need to haunt her for a lifetime. She can be free, leaving Cody with Robin, where he belongs. To be a true martyr, someone has to fight for an ideal and be ready to die for it. Meri never went to war for her ideas. Instead, she seemed to let life wash over her. Meri's not a fiery woman, and there were times when having a little more fire would have been good for her. Alas, that wasn't meant to be. Meri's not going to stand in a battlefield, her face streaked with dirt and blood, after fighting as hard as she could. She's not like that. Even when she left, she did so timidly. Nor is she the type of martyr who just takes pain without fighting back. There are those kinds of heroes too. Meri's found ways to show her anger. Usually, she relies on barely cryptic posts that stress the negative traits of her now ex Cody. So, Meri's not really so helpless. She actually mentally cheated on Cody. And Meri's catfishing scandal is something that she can never live down. Cody didn't forgive her, but Meri easily forgets her own role in that debacle. Meri paints Cody as a monster. He often was, but then again, so was she. Cody Brown changed Meri Brown's mind about religion. A martyr's faith never falters. Meri used to be committed to polygamy. In fact, she stood by Cody when he chose to bring a second wife, Janelle Brown, into the family. Back then, Cody was a more positive spirit. He smiled. He was nice. He tried. The age before Robin was like a whole different world, where the Brown family was mostly functional and the wives were often happy. However, once Robin, who also plays the victim on occasion, became a part of the family, everything changed. Now, Meri, Janelle, and sister wives, Christine Brown, have all rejected plural marriage. Christine disses Cody in lighthearted ways, while Janelle and Meri seem more hurt. Christine has creative ways of getting her point across. For example, she wore a t-shirt printed with the words, "I tried polygamy." This rejection of polygamy is, in a wider sense, a rejection of religion. Everyone involved has rejected polygamy, which isn't exactly a shining advertisement for plural marriage. No one believes in it anymore because it doesn't make anyone happy. So, even though they once accepted the rules of a strict Mormon sect, they no longer do. Has the Brown family, including Meri, lost its religion? Maybe so. All appear to believe in God, but it's just not the same. The Browns have revised their beliefs to fit their circumstances. This pragmatic method is very new. It's a seismic change. So when Meri plays the martyr, she's hiding her self-interest. Cody and Robin do the very same thing. Real heroes will die for their faith. They won't quit it because they're unhappy. The Brown women spend too much time pretending to be Cody's helpless victims, and he spends too much time pretending to be hurt by them. They're all grown-ups, and no one involved had to stay if they weren't getting their needs met. A lot of play acting went on and still does. Joan of Arc, a Roman Catholic saint, was murdered because she was thought to be a heretic. Francis Xavier was attacked despite her bravery. While Meri hasn't been punished for breaking polygamy rules, she definitely rebelled. Of course, Joan of Arc never got a fair hearing. That's why she's a hero. Conversely, Meri can share her ideas and opinions ad nauseum. She has the freedom that true heroes lack. Meri Brown didn't leave Cody because she's unselfish. Martyrs don't do what they please. In E.T.'s exclusive clip, as shown above, Meri let the world know that she and Cody were done. Her choice to leave wasn't a martyr's sacrifice. It was something that was right for her. No one's disputing the fact that she made the right choice. She definitely did. For years, Cody treated her like she was in the way. She got used to that kind of low on the totem pole vibe. Meri got the least from Cody, making even the generally unloved Janelle seem valued by Cody. Joan of Arc had mystical visions that were definitely spiritual, but Meri appears to be focusing on real life. Her new boyfriend is real. She can reach out and touch him. When she's in the room with him, she can feel his love. That makes her stronger. He isn't emotionally detached like Cody. Meri has found someone who is willing to return love. Hopefully, she and Amos will stay together for a long time. Love's always a chance, and Meri stopped putting her time and energy into a sham relationship. She's looking for real happiness, not a pipe dream or vision. Again, she's no victim, but who could possibly blame her for making this choice? She deserves happiness as much as anyone else. Meri Brown's drifting away from self-pity. Meri Brown's newfound happiness is changing her. Trauma can change a person, but so can happiness, and Meri's newfound joy is working on her. It's bringing out her best traits rather than highlighting her flaws. Now she doesn't have the same drive to post mysterious content that's basically a series of sly digs at Cody. Since she's loving her life, she's able to move past all of that. This is so good for her. Now, Meri's posting about her own life instead of adding material that obliquely references Cody. This is progress. Every day and night that she spends feeling good, without thinking about Cody, moves her towards an important goal, true freedom. Yes, she can have a partner and still be solitary. It's about truly freeing herself from Cody rather than just trying to be free. Meri's getting there after a long trip that was filled with darkness, loneliness, and hardship. Meri walked a long path alone. She may not have fought on the surface, but underneath, she probably needed a lot of strength to stay in a joint marriage that was so loveless. So she quietly fought her own battles, even if they were mostly psychological, occasionally venting online. Quite often, she must have felt unhappy. Now, hopefully, the long war is over. Mary's in a better place, and even if her relationship doesn't survive, she will. Throughout the struggle that was her spiritual union with Cody, she had to dig deep. She had to slowly accept what was real. As soon as she did, she was ready to take the next step. Instead of living in a cold and useless relationship, where she was Robin's buddy but not Cody's, she was a single woman who could branch out. Sure, it was long overdue, but at least it happened. Watching Meri ditch the martyrdom act has been amazing. For years, she seemed like the Charlie Brown of the Brown family. She was the one in the outfield, looking down at a baseball on the ground that she failed to catch. She probably blamed herself. However, just because Cody refused her doesn't mean that she's a bad person or unlovable. They just aren't right for each other. Now, Meri can play the hero instead of the victim. She doesn't need to be Charlie Brown forever. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.